Okay, we're going to make a cake now that is one of my favorites. My mom used to make this. It was called a Jack and Jill cake. And I have never made this before, at least not in recent memory. And I'm trying to follow the directions that my sister had written down. So the first thing to do is to mix sugar and oil. So we've already got our measured sugar here, a cup of sugar. And we put the sugar in, and the next thing to put in is this canola oil, already measured out. That's pretty neat. Now this is going to be hard because this is vanilla already poured out. Of course, I had to make it difficult, not realizing that when you have these extra weights. Oh, okay, we got it over here. Oh, that was successful. Could have been a disaster. You gotta mix this. So that's sugar, rich oil, and vanilla. I'm supposed to put these eggs, which I let out to get warmed up. She said to do them one at a time. Oh, I could taste the goodness of the 1960s coming back. Nobody was worried about sugar and eggs, and oil. When men were men and food was delicious. Here's the second egg. This is fascinating because, see, by doing it this way, that vanilla in the liquid form has really gotten into everything. It smells really good. Yeah, it's already got that consistency. All right. Wow. Okay, well now we're cooking with gas. So now the next thing is, could have sifted this in, but I'm just gonna sprinkle it. This is the baking powder. This is a separate bowl. And this is the salt. Okay, we did those two, which is great. All right. Okay, now we're supposed to add the milk in thirds and this in quarters to this. So that's kind of interesting. Put the milk up there. I'm going to slide this a little over. I'm going to put this over here. And just take a nice chunk of this. Put it in there. Just start to mix this around. A little milk. Now there must be, you might think, why not just mix everything all at once? There's a science that's more of an art. Maybe it is a science and an art. Okay. The butter we put in here is already melting. That's good. We'll splash that around. Known as Jack and Jill cake. I'm not really doing it in thirds. I'm doing it in dribs and drabs. Hopefully it'll have the correct effect though. Kind of reminds me of her batter, but that's just wishful thinking. All right, I'm going to finish this up. Okay, here's our nicely buttered bundt pan. It's non-stick, it's buttered. I melted the butter a little bit by putting that on the hot stove. Then I put it outside for a few seconds and it kind of congealed. And I'm going to pour this in. And then I'm going to get the special tool there, spatula thing, to get this all to come out. Should be quite delicious. We're lucky. Then we gotta make the icing. Alrighty. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, well, it is time. It's time to go into the oven, boys and girls. Wow, it is hot in there. Let us hope she makes it. All right. So the time is 12:34. Must add 25 minutes. 44, 54, 59. So a minute before 1 a.m. All right, let's hope. Okay, we've made green icing for St. Patrick's Day to go on the cake. And how do we do that? Well, we didn't use weight. We just used a volume cup. So we used just a little, slightly less than 2 of these powdered sugar. And then we put the yellow and the blue in. It's funny, it looks blue in the video, but when I'm looking at it, it looks green. So strange. Just slightly altered to the camera. But when I mix them together, we got this limerick lime green. So it's not like a Halloweenish green for St. Patty's, but it should be good. The cake should be ready. Oh yeah. Just gotta leave it a few more minutes. It's a little suspicious there, a little sus. All right. Okay, we're gonna do the toothpick test, which we did a few minutes ago, and it came out gooey. If it comes out gooey, that means the inside. Yeah, it's not ready. It's not ready. See, it came out. Yep. It's tasty, but it's not cooked. All right. Let's switch this to convect. That'll help it a little bit. Okay, after cooking another 10 minutes, get a clean toothpick. And you see it comes out very clean. So we cooked it an extra 10 minutes and put it up at a convection. So we'll let that cool. Still got a lot of heat in there. It's probably still cooking. Then we'll flip it. We'll have to put this green icing on. We also got some sprinkles and green decorating sugar. So that should be pretty neat. Looks delicious. All right, we flipped it. It came out pretty good. The only thing that broke was one little chunk came off. It flipped faster. I put a toothpick to hold it, and I'm hoping that I could get this icing here to act as a glue. Not really. This is not the tool for the icing, that's for sure. Let's get that out of there. I'm going to try using a spoon. Looks like something the Munsters would have on a cake. Like a ghoulish green. And again, the icing is just basically water, powdered sugar, and vanilla. Probably should have waited for the cake to cool before I put the icing on. Well, let's see what happens. I'll let it cool a bit now, then I'll put the rest. I'm having too much fun putting the icing on. Could be interesting. It's funny how green is such a healthy color when you think of it in terms of vegetables. But on other foods it looks kind of weird. Should have made more icing. You know what? I also have to put the sprinkles on. Fortunately, it does have a sprinkle top. Let's see what this green sprinkled jelly looks like. I always make this as a Halloween cake. Oh, that we don't want. All right, we're going to try this. Oh, it's definitely green. That we can't deny. I'll try it this way. Definitely got the look of those birthday type, ceremonial cakes of childhood. Yeah. All right, well, there you go. Jack and Jill cake. A little green for the Blarney. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Hope it tastes good. Taste it tomorrow morning. Hey, bye for now. All right, there's the finished cake. It's 1:19 a.m. Go to sleep. Have a piece in the morning. Kind of pretty. Oh, I forgot to put the icing there. I still have some. I'm going to get it.